the winner last year of the Grand EMI prize, the biggest prize we had in the Hat Camp, was fab kid called Adam Williams. That's how I call him. And yeah, we were wheeling him around, and there were several people picked up the wheelchair and were carrying him down the stairs. He's blushing over there. And then since then, I kept on inquiring, how's Adam? Because he's absolutely brilliant hacker, and he's just we love him to bits. And I was being told that he wasn't very well at all, and he had a stroke, and we were really, really worried about him. Anyway, what I wanted to say is, and I hope you're all listening, he just walked into the building. Adam, please stand up. Round of applause for Adam.
Hi everyone, I'm Adam John Williams. I was lucky enough to win the Cisco Prize at the latest Music Tech Fest's hackathon, where I built a project using this Ion iPad guitar, which is a fantastic product actually, not expensive to buy. You pop your iPad into the front of it, and it can then teach people guitar chords and songs, various other stuff. It's also very useful for hacking, and I built an enormous additive software synthesizer in Max MSP, the idea of which was to give people who already knew how to play the guitar lots of different kinds of musical expression that they wouldn't normally be able to get, even if they used something like a guitar synthesizer or a MIDI-capable standard guitar.
I'm going to introduce you to Adam's hack this year. Please welcome Adam John Williams.
Hello again, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you as well to everyone who I know is watching at home, including my parents. So, hello. So this year I carried on with my guitar theme. Last year, if any of you saw, I built a bass guitar which was augmented with lots of sensors for additional kind of control data. This time I decided to build a new instrument. While it's got an interface that's familiar for guitarists, the sound engine is something completely new. I coded it yesterday and today to kind of get very rich, sort of a very rich sonic experience from something that guitarists usually wouldn't be able to get this same kind of thing. So really, I suppose I better just show you some of what it does. So what I've programmed here, if we take a look at the screen, so, because my hand's a bit in the way of the iPad here, it's just an iPad mounted into a frame made by a company called Ion. It's marketed as a device to teach people the guitar because the frets light up to show you the shapes of chords. But what I've done is intercepted that data by programming a custom interface that goes onto the iPad. It's broadcast wirelessly to the little wireless hotspot being broadcast from the floor over there where I've plugged it in. And then this is the patch. It is a bit messy. Give me a second. So this is the parent patch, which does all of the translation of everything that's coming from the guitar wirelessly to the computer. Every one of the strings is its own separate synthesizer, which in itself is quite a large synthesizer because you do need to be able to play all 6 notes at once. So it has 90 oscillators. So for any synth nerds out there, you'd probably be cringing and saying, "Oh, that's really inefficient, Adam. You're rubbish." But I did it anyway. But having the physics engine on board the iPad means you can strum it like a guitar, but get something totally different than what you would kind of expect. And it's also quite useful for other sorts of sounds, which I found kind of while experimenting with this very, very early in the morning while half asleep on one of these sofas up here somewhere. We've got a balance of all of the different harmonics that we can get all at the same time. And it means we can get nice big dirty bass lines, because that's what everyone seems to like. So let's see what it can do. That's pretty much it.
Wow.
And for my project, I won this iPad mini and a Cisco wireless router, which are actually both important things since the project incorporates an iPad and a wireless router into it. And since then what I've done is ported my project so that I can use it with other styles of instruments as well. So take a look, this is what I've been doing recently. So here's the new, more portable rendition of my project using the iPad mini that I won from Cisco and Keith Macmillan QNexus keyboard. It still uses the same Max MSP patch that contains all of the oscillators, filters and everything else required for sound generation, and then the interface as usual is on the iPad screen. So we can play it like a normal keyboard, but also we can turn on the physics engine here. And it's kind of the same as before. I'm working on polyphony, using other instruments with it, and all kinds of stuff too. So that's it from me. I'm going to continue working on this project and make it into something bigger and better. And then I'll probably be working on something entirely different again when I see you all at Music Tech Fest next year. For other information on this project, my other projects, all kinds of other random musical hacks and other things that I like to do, you can see my website, adamjohnwilliams.co.uk. Bye.